Instant gratification.
Instantaneous.
And we're not live at all, actually.
No, not at all. Not even close.
This is
Kind of.
kind of.
Yeah,
Kinda.
because we don't change nothing.
If someone walks by and sees us recording, then we're live.
But yeah, I set up a soundboard finally on here.
Well, so it took you long enough.
So what do you got loaded up there, sport?
All I have right now is the
Sport.
Listen here, guy.
in the news and week in review and
Okay,
then that
pal.
intro song.
This guy.
and then I have the
This
intro song.
guy over
Keeps
here.
a watch.
He keeps a watch of sounds up his ass for 20 years. Yeah, welcome to the podcast off the cuff. Hey guys, hey, did you change that setting so we're not all
Pingy zingy and zapped
should
all
be
around.
good. Yeah.
Oh, let's
That was the least confident.
I do not believe you, and
I believe it. I believe it 110%. Trust me. Trust me.
we trusted you last week.
The
Trust
second
me.
time he said it was like
Hey, I'm
actually
gonna-
more soothing, so I felt a little bit better
listen,
about it.
I just finished my water. You had the stupid monster. I had
it's so
sparkling
hot.
water.
It's so hot in here.
You're gonna take your tiny shirt off with that too for the
I
commercial
know.
piece?
I regret.
Show everybody how tiny your shirt is.
No. I'm like this. I'm like,
Slinking down in the chair.
that's ridiculous. I think this is a great topic today.
If you're listening, Dave's shirt has. Listen, I don't get
it's
this.
about
I don't-
12 sizes
Okay,
too
Dad.
I don't get this
Well,
reference.
your titties are popping out of your shirt.
I prefer moves. And
Yeah, there's a difference. Mine are called pecs.
He walked. I go over to his house yesterday, and
oh, come on.
he goes.
What is this?
He goes. He's like. He looks down at my stomach. He's like, "Man, you just start running." And I was like, "I still look better than you, though. I weigh
like-
less than him. Have less
Good
of a gut."
punchline. Great punchline.
Yeah, great punchline.
I raise you better
He's
than
like,
that.
Dad, I ran a CVS yesterday.
Yeah, he hasn't ran since we mocked him for that.
Yeah.
Of course not.
So
Jerks.
I don't know the reference on your shirt.
You ruined my
but it
whole
says-
life. I'm fat because of you. I'm going to be on my 600-pound life just because of that comment.
Probably.
Ah,
What is it?
I don't feel
It's-
bad.
Your shirt says, "Dave, get the barbarian in the corner another drink, quick."
Yeah,
You said this is a D&D reference.
yeah. I think any old school D&D or your D&D player will get the reference. It's actually from an old book, one of the old like player handbooks. It's and I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
All right.
Because it's D&D humor.
Hey, do I still have my hat mark on my head real bad?
Oh no, ship shape. Looked like you got hit in the head with an ice pick.
Everything looks
Well,
fine.
It's like somebody hit you with a
I'm gonna fix
sledgehammer.
that. Hold on.
You can't fix. Okay. It's not.
That's how you fix it, by putting your hat back on.
It's gone.
It's not.
That's a good point.
Nah.
All right. Perfect.
Still just as ugly though.
Ooh.
Didn't fix that.
Looks like there's a little family rivalry today.
Little tension in the air.
Something's going
Not at all. We haven't fought today.
Hey, guess
Well,
what?
that's the problem.
Are you ready for this?
What?
Ready for this? All right, try talking real quick.
I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah.
Crap.
I control your life.
That's extreme. Jeez.
Well, that went 0 to 60 really quickly.
Yeah, that escalated quickly. Wow. All right. So, man, if you guys haven't followed along on Snapchat, me and Dave have been going back and forth a little bit this
Just
week.
a little bit. Just a little friendly.
You took a little jab. I weaved and came back with another little.
You drew first blood.
So if you want to keep up with the shenanigans on Snapchat, I'm Mike _ the cop 1, the worst Snap username ever, and because some guy out there decided he was Mike the cop at some point.
What a nerd.
God forbid I get my name.
Wasn't there that guy from India that impersonated you or had a Mike the Cop?
No, there is a guy out there
Facebook?
if he's listening. No, there is a guy that had started messaging me on Instagram. He has a business and has this like cartoon pig thing that he puts out there. And I'd never heard of the dude. And then all of a sudden I got an Instagram message like, "Hey, I'm Mike the cop."
Oh,
And I'm like, what?
Can we all be Mike the cop?
Okay, well, he's like, I was using that name first. And I'm like, okay, here's the issue. My name's Mike, and I'm a cop.
I'm a cop.
So I'm pretty sure you don't have a corner on that market. There's probably several of us. Yeah, but the pig thing was mine. I'm like, again, I'm not sure you understand. The cops in general do the pig thing,
Yeah.
okay? And my pig doesn't look like your pig. So chill out, bro.
Yeah. Well, I want to hear more about the Indian guy.
I'm just saying, I don't know if that's what he's talking about, but there's a guy named Mike the Cop.
I think it means what you think it means.
Oh, we're
I want to hear the
Every
guy's
week.
like, "Good day to you. I'm Michael the cop.
good day to you.
Good day to you. The reason I pulled you over."
I am trying. Yeah. What if in Bollywood, all of my videos are just that guy doing like, "Excuse me, sir, do you know why I pulled you over? Are you talking about genders?" Oh.
And then it does the classic. Goes, "Oh," and it goes the big old camera zoom, and that, you know.
Oh my goodness! I saw the funniest clip, and I couldn't find where I had saved it at. I showed it to him. It was this midget Indian guy doing karate and escaping from these guys. Bollywood dance scene, the mandatory dance scene. Man, do you remember what I'm talking
Is it
about?
the midget guy?
Yes.
Dude, he's the best.
Oh my
And when he
God.
jumps out of the
Midget?
building with the umbrella.
With the umbrella.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
stops to kiss the girl. He like makes out. Oh my
It's so
goodness!
uncomfortable,
It is
isn't
one
it?
of the most exciting, amazing videos ever.
People use that
without a
video
doubt.
to make a meme about Fortnite because, like, in that game, you jump out with an umbrella from like this bus, and then, and so they said playing Fortnite be like, and then it's him skydiving from
my
like
goodness.
the
That thing's been out for a long
tower.
time. Obviously, the movie's been out, but I saw that video probably 2 years ago. It's been out.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It's
just,
like-
but
it's one of those things that
it never
comes
gets
back.
old. Yeah, it'll never get old.
Never gets old.
It'll come back. If it came back for the next 50 years, it would still be, it'd probably be even funnier every time I see it. I'll probably notice something new every time, you know. He like jumps down the stairs on two people. It's like this little rag doll, you know.
It's terrible.
It's like a little, it's
So
like a
awesome.
dressed up teddy bear that they throw down the stairs. It's hilarious.
So great.
The best is when he does jump when he jumps out of the building with the umbrella. It is so realistic. I can't even bring my mind to comprehend the realism that they bring with the special effects there.
Oh.
It's like
There's another Bollywood like clip too with like this undercover cop kind of a thing, and the car blows up and flips, and he like jumps out of the car. It's so funny.
so good.
I need to find these clips to insert them into the YouTube version of this.
yeah.
I don't know. Got to figure that out.
That is good stuff.
Well, let's see.
It's making me work extra, huh?
Yeah, that's right. After these shenanigans of not being able to hear out of our headphones,
Yeah.
nothing a little trip to Best Buy would fix.
Technically,
Ooh, don't wanna bother you.
he's the only reason I'm 3 minutes late. Just cause.
Yeah, maybe it is your fault. Hey, so, dude, we crossed 100,000 listens.
That's
For our
100
podcast.
grand.
Yeah,
In real time.
absolutely. Which is why we have all of the headphone equipment we need to hear.
We've pretty much taken
If
over
I wouldn't
the
have
radio
spent
world.
98,000. Wait, 99. I can't even get $1, $2.
No.
I'm gonna just not talk about that.
We destroyed the digital
This
airwaves.
piece we needed, it was $2.98 for a working one.
$1 million.
That is what we have made
Yep.
to date.
Exactly.
And I've seen none of it.
Well, we can't change
That's
your
right,
name.
neither have I, but still.
Underpaid producer. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, because if we paid you
If we,
$1,
if we
we'd be
gave
like,
you anything close to what you're worth,
yeah.
then we couldn't call you that anymore.
Yeah, because if we gave you $1, you'd be overpaid.
Tell me,
So-
do you really want to be known as just the producer?
Yeah, kinda. If I was making money,
Oh, come on.
if I was making money, why not?
No. What is Crowder's called?
Not gay Jared?
Yeah,
Gay
not gay
Jared.
Jared. See, so,
Yeah.
yeah. You want to be,
We need to cartoonize the underpaid producer.
he wants to be
too.
the gay producer.
We need to get you in the.
Well, then I could double
Don't
as
make me
our
start.
diversity team.
Oh, that's true.
Hey, we get this graphic is getting thicker and thicker here. I wonder if I should take pictures of you and get it to the designer guy and see if he could add in an underpaid producer in the corner.
Yeah, make me not feel so left out.
Somebody said, haha, it's late gate.
Oh, late gate.
Dang it.
Oh, Snapchat. Okay,
it
so
is fun.
we crossed 100,000, so this is a great opportunity to say thank you, I guess.
Thank you, everybody, for listening, and thank you to all of those on Patreon who have supported us and allowed us
What
to
is our
continue
definition
to
of
upgrade.
Shut up.
our
We're over it.
equipment.
We thanked him. What?
Wow. I get paid the least here, and
What do we
and I'm still thankful.
What do?
Actually, I think I get paid the least. I travel a long way to get here.
That's not true. He actually makes he actually makes nothing off of this.
I actually feel like in the end, I've actually spent more money in gas getting here.
I've actually I don't make anything off the podcast.
I'm going to the next time I
just
give
you
you
guys.
gas. The next time I.
What if we go like Mike's, he's buying a new house and like 3 new cars.
we go on
just
his
roll up in an Audi?
we go on
a Rolls Royce.
We
Just
Rolls
to be as
Royce.
cheesy as you possibly can. Oh my
we
god!
go onto the Patreon page.
How
find out
did you
he's
afford
making
that,
$100,000 a month.
We had 100,000 listens over 7 months. How do you think I afforded
Why
this?
are you wearing Liberace's old
Mike.
suit with a cape, dude?
Mike, we don't get paid. We don't get paid for this. I'd be like, what?
Are you kidding me? How am I going to return this Liberace suit?
They said I can't take back the Rolls Royce. Oh, listen. Honestly, the only way we keep this ship afloat with all the holes,
All the
in
holes.
it is
Plug them, baby.
Patreon has been our biggest avenue to be able to get the equipment, to be able to keep going. So if you are a Patreon supporter who gets the full videos when we make them, the extras, the hangouts, the swag, the discounts, the mugs that I sent out this week to the Baconators, all of that stuff, that's because of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Thank you very much.
yeah.
Ooh, wow.
And to the viewers on YouTube who tolerate the clips,
Yeah.
because you
Well,
don't,
we
because
just
you don't-
uploaded.
because you don't want to pay.
And for the
$1 a
people,
month.
you can't win because just like the other day was like, I can't watch this whole video. You kidding me? I'm like, oh,
This is an hour-long video.
son of a bitch, I
watch
can't.
this.
We can't win, man.
Well, go listen then. Go listen for
And the-
free
and the
on
person's
iTunes
like,
or SoundCloud.
Oh, okay. Like it's the first time anybody's
Oh.
ever heard that. Oh, wait
Wait
where?
a second. There's something besides YouTube.
Wow.
No, there's not. There's not. Time to go.
We did put the full video up last week on YouTube because
It was amazing.
It wasn't. It was.
It was.
Amazing.
It was.
And
it
I
was
messed it up.
Magic. Oh no, yeah, you screwed it up. Big
It was.
time.
I honestly felt, looking back on it, it was my. I felt like the best.
You liked it, huh?
I felt good about it.
It felt
I
good.
felt like it flowed.
But in the end, it was really only a 9 out of 10 because of the audio.
7 out of 10.
Dang it.
Because of the audio.
I'm sorry. I failed you. Let's hope it works out right now.
Yeah, he's like
you can't keep saying
mad
that.
scientist. Like, just, you know when I should experiment with our sound? When we're recording.
He did. That's exactly what he did too. Because
Hey,
he's like,
You want to think about maybe testing it beforehand.
we're like, yeah. I think
It sounded really good in my ears.
We sound good right now, dude.
We sound really good.
You sound amazing.
You sound.
Well, you know what
even better
I
than
did
that.
to make it a bit better for us because we record.
As I like stared into your eyes, it was all creepy for a second. Like
We record at
got
such
lost
a
in
low
moment.
I'm going to
volume.
remain mildly turned on the rest of this episode.
It's my cue to leave. But I
Cue
turned
Daddy
it-
needs,
music.
Daddy needs some Dave time. Head out.
Cue the intro music.
Just let it play.
Put it on loop, my friend.
How long's that song? Just over 2 minutes? Perfect.
Perfect. That's right. Wind down time.
Hand me that whiskey. Try to extend this 30 seconds.
What is your problem?
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
We play that almost every podcast.
Well, we should. It's
I
very
think we
because we
played
are
it once.
we are
We played it like 3 times.
We are super sexy.
3 times. Now it has suddenly become every podcast. Hey,
Feels like it.
what's success for us? We don't
Just being able to be here.
We've had a team building exercise before. We had a
Oh, yeah.
meeting. We called a meeting to order.
We've come together with
Oh.
a partial apocalypse plan. That was successful.
Yes. So what
We
is
leave
success
him- we're
for
leaving
us?
him out, right?
He doesn't get to come.
Okay.
He's too concerned with his girlfriend's family.
Oh, wait.
and we said they couldn't come.
We have to. It's a reminder. Remember, it's our
dad
trifecta.
can
That's the
fix
cure
cars.
for the. Yeah, I know, but you can't. So, but the only reason
I'm
you're
the
sticking
cure.
around, I was gonna say the only reason you're sticking around is because you're the part of the trifecta cure.
I'll kill myself if you don't let them come. And therefore you will all die. You're welcome.
We would overpower one zombie in our group.
No, I'm saying
He would
that
say he
you
would-
wouldn't have the cure anymore.
Yeah,
Because
you
I'd
would
be
do that
dead.
to the human race.
Yeah.
That's not very nice.
I'm that petty.
Hey,
All right,
I get it.
as we crack this.
Oh,
This is. Oh, got it. Bloop, got him. It's like that midget diving into
When
the
he
water,
jumps into the water and it's
And-
like,
oh my god!
and then it's a bloop instead of a big splash. So
So good.
as we pour I had this whiskey. I didn't think it was great. It's an Irish whiskey. The guy at the
It
convenience
looks like
store
you
where
washed the glasses. You didn't wash the glasses, did you?
no,
Okay, good.
I didn't wash the glasses. They're definitely very dirty.
This is the proof that you don't need to wash anything.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
Women, they spend your money and wash your dishes. That's right. This Irish whiskey.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
I think it's our tagline. I think it's our new theme.
It's our new thing. We got it.
I did not like this. I was not a fan. The convenience store guy said, "Hey, boss, chief." No, he doesn't talk like that. He's actually chief. He actually speaks with barely any accent.
And because keep in mind, Mike, you put this out over Snapchat that
I
you
did not like it.
And so I'm going to.
And
What was
you
our
said-
response? Wait, I can actually look it up for you.
Were you
wow,
screenshotting me?
No, I still have an old conversation.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
delete my conversations like that. Only with Elijah, because I don't want to think about it.
Well, I don't talk to you, so I don't know what conversations you're having in your own head.
Literally never talked to you.
Wait, what's your number? Who am I talking to? Who have I been talking to?
Who have I been talking to? It's named Elijah.
So yeah, I saw your Snapchat about it. That you didn't like it, and there's a couple things I can't say in here. I'm not going to say it.
Oh, okay.
As you know. So I was like,
Well, you can say it. I don't.
well,
we might get
I
suspended.
just told him you
from-
better not bring that shit whiskey to this podcast for consumption. Then I'll break it over Elijah's head
Sorry about your luck.
because I don't think that bottle's going to break.
This bottle is thick.
Wow. Thanks.
So
Just
this
deal with it.
is the Sexton single malt Irish whiskey distilled in copper pots.
What?
Copper pots.
Pots. Like I'm supposed to be like. I've
It was
never
made in copper pots.
never heard of whiskey being made in copper pots. They say it one time, and all of a sudden it's supposed to have been made that way the entire time.
Yeah, I guess.
Made in copper pots?
Maybe. They'd always have to make copper. Whatever. It's ruined now.
Copper pots.
Copper pots.
Copper pots.
Copper.
Yeah,
What are they?
copper pots.
The Irish are always drinking their whiskey out of copper pots.
Copper pots.
That's all I got.
We like to burn ours. Burn it good.
We burn.
Scorch it to the
Distilled.
ground.
How about burnt?
Scorch
Burnt
it.
to the ground. Like the enemies of the crown.
We turn it to ash and then burn it in the ash.
Like they've burned our families for generations.
Did you say burn somebody's ass? Arr, to the whiskey.
I hate this whiskey because it's Irish and we're listening to bagpipes. I haven't even had any whiskey today and I can't talk right. So get a little whiff.
Thank you.
I did not like this very much.
All right.
You guys know that we have the
Hold on,
obligatory whiskey.
I'm going to try to fix your...
No matter what time of the day we are podcasting, we have to have whiskey to go along with it. I hope you have whiskey as you're listening.
Was this expensive or no?
No, this
gonna say,
was just like $29 for the bottle. Kind of run of the mill for the same.
I was gonna say you can. Excuse me. Woo. But you can like smell like there's a. Oh, yeah. It like loses its. It doesn't have that fine whiskey smell. You know what I'm saying? Like when you
It's got this.
the nose on is kind of weak. You know, like it's.
The mouth on it's going to taste the same as the nose.
It's a little much. You know what I mean?
What is it though? There's something to this. Is it the copper pots?
It's the copper pots.
I feel like that's a guy's name.
It just tastes really metallic, like maybe it was made in copper pots or something.
Yeah, real metally tasting.
Yeah, like a
Almost
really like a shiny metal.
They distilled it over a bunch of pennies.
It was just St. Patrick's Day.
That's
Isn't that-
right.
Thank you for the lesson in
Yeah,
March
but we didn't
calendars.
even do.
I'm just... Yeah, we didn't do anything.
We didn't have a celebration or
Well,
nothing.
we are right now. We're drinking the Irish whiskey.
Ah, that we are.
That we are.
Ah, that we
Yeah,
are.
from Copper Pots. Gets the name from old Mr. Copper Pots down the street. He lives down the glen.
We came up with a really good. I think it was. I think it was St. Patty's Day, and some guys like because it was a slow night. It was the weirdest Well, that could be, you know.
Well, I know one story I definitely want from your week in review that I kind of know the surface of. But yeah, before we get to the week in review, let's mention sponsors real quick.
I love our sponsors.
We actually get nothing from them other than it helps keep me afloat, which gives me time to do the podcast.
That Rolls Royce.
There are 3 brands that I'm repping or working with that I'll mention. Black Rifle Coffee. Is the symbol over here, or am I on the wrong side of the hat?
Wrong side.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I should have said, yeah, you're on the right side.
Black Rifle Coffee.
Damn it.
If they're going to be supporting Humanizing the Badge nonprofit, so that's a huge deal for us. Use the code ThinBlueLine to get 20% off anything in the store if you want to try them for the first time, or if you are already a customer and have never used that coupon code, it will work for you. So, yeah, Black Rifle Coffee. Second is sheepdogthreads.com. They make the shirts that I pimp for Mike the Cop.
Yeah, this stuff's pretty. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I did get a good Snapchat. Mike the Cop be like, when David's late. Like, meh. The best is
Did a 7-year-old send that?
Grumpy Gummy always grumpy when Tall Gummy is late for the Gummy podcast.
Guys,
I like it.
High on the marijuanas right now.
On the weeds. I like it.
He took 2 marijuanas and went to bed.
I like it.
I like it. Sheepdogthreads.com. So here's the deal with them. They print my stuff. Yes, it's awesome. But they can print your stuff. That's the big thing. So your department, your organization, your event, fundraiser, whatever. Or if you just want a custom t-shirt, banner, decal, any of that. Your academy, you need some tight, high-rise shorts to run around in.
I do.
We can make those.
I do.
If you need some silkies,
I need them.
we can do that.
I need those too.
And then finally, Brave Energy. BeBrave.com. It is not available yet, but sign up to be notified when it is.
Yeah.
Legal snafus, everybody.
Oh, we never talked about
A lot of
it.
the lab rats have died. I don't want to kill you.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Not totally kidding. I mean, but, you know,
It's like 54% of them. It's whatever.
it's a small. It's the margin of majority is extremely small.
Yeah, it's pretty much a coin toss. So let's.
We never talked about me trying it though.
Yeah, let me know. What do you think?
So again, you know that I have a problem. I am addicted to work.
Oh,
But who isn't? What cop isn't? Right? We all. Wait, what? Wait, what happened? So I had gone several days. I mean, I don't sleep very much. Yada yada. We all know this. Blah blah blah. Nobody cares, right?
yeah. Last time you had been awake for 4 days.
I know. And I worked overtime last night.
You were riding
too.
a Bengal
and then I
tiger
had court.
with a unicorn horn.
That was real, wasn't it?
That was real.
Oh my god, this was the best day ever. So I told you because we were going to switch, meaning I was going to try Brave. If you watch Rick and Morty,
Yes.
Okay, so. You showed me a picture that you were watching Rick and Morty. I was
did.
like, okay, cool. So I told you, well, I'll try Brave at whatever time, but I ended up doing it the next day on my way into work. And
Right. So you were late doing what you said you were going to do.
I
like you
wanted
are
to
the
time
podcast.
it. I wanted to time it, right? Because
Tomato.
well, remember I said because I was like talking about caffeine, remember?
Right.
And you're like, no, this. Anyway, so I opened it up. So I shook it a little bit because again, keep in mind, guys, I drink Monster Drink, and they by no means sponsor us, but they could if they wanted to. We would take.
That might
them
be a
in.
conflict of interest in my energy pursuits.
I will take them in.
But you could
for free
sponsor
samples.
Dave,
For
and
free-
Brave could continue to sponsor me, and we could compete.
That's right. Gosh, that would be great. So I've never drank. I've never even drinking like any of those very small energy
Next
drinks.
thing you know, Dave like walks in with like a dirt bike
Rolls
helmet.
Royce.
Oh yeah,
Rolls Royce.
and the monster,
a monster
stickers
logo
everywhere.
on decal on the Rolls Royce. Like
I'm wearing the
I had to-
motocross
I
shirt.
had to take mine back. I had to take mine back because we don't make any money on the podcast, and you
like-
get Brave or
Like, I come
Monster
in
to
with the
sponsor you.
sunglasses. I'm like, "What's up, bitches? I'm extreme."
Your shirt literally has the M torn in it. Like you could, poke your skin through the holes.
You're like, dude, your nipples are showing. I'm like, yeah, it's netted. You're like, that? Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
It even gets my third nipple down in this other hole.
Like, did you draw that on?
Nah,
so
it's a defect. I'm proud of it.
Shake and bake, baby.
Ladies love
shake
it.
and bake.
Diversity team approves.
That's right. Where is she?
I would like her to be in here just to give me the thumbs up.
Dude,
on the
it's
diversity
it's
team.
hilarious every time. That was hilarious.
Love
That
it.
was fun, man. That
Good
was
job,
a lot
us.
of fun. Yeah.
All right.
Once again, bringing the ladies in and giving them work.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what to do.
Right.
What do I do right now? I
What
don't
do I
even
do?
know.
I've already made all the sandwiches.
I don't know what to do.
How many more can I make?
Laundry's already done.
Dishes are done. I don't know what to do.
Well, come on in here.
I've already bought purses. I don't know what to do now.
Wait,
Sorry, ladies.
Wait, I think we got a little far off because I'm trying to do a professional review of Brave.
Yeah.
So, as you know, I've never drank the small. I've never drank the 5-hour energy. None of those kind. Okay,
Right.
so I didn't really know what I was doing. You know, there's a first time for everything. You got to take it slow, right? Very slow. So I shook it a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, I'm not sure. You know, if I'm even supposed to shake it. I had no idea. So I open it up and I
Instructions unclear. Penis stuck in bottle.
yeah, pretty much the entire time. So, which makes it hard to drink. But so I was like, okay, so I'm like sipping it like it's like a fine cognac or something. I'm like, oh, that's a little thick. I don't know. And then I'm like, wait, this thing is so small. I should be just drinking the thing.
It's 2.3 ounces. I should probably just
shoot this thing. And I did. And I shot it with my gun while I was driving. I did.
tastes too thick.
This is just, so I shot it. I was like, oh, it tastes much better when you do it like that.
Hey,
because
well,
it was just
works.
thick, you know.
Right.
And okay, so that was fine. You don't think much of it. And I actually and I have to kind of go back with Monster Drink. It's different for me because, and we talked about this for Monster. For me, like it's kind of like something that you do. Like I wake up in the morning, I'll enjoy a Monster before I start my day.
Literally roll over and crack it open
Yeah,
from your
right there.
from your end table next
Yeah.
to your bed. That doubles as a fridge.
Yeah,
you
and
just pull the monster out.
Yeah, you've been there. So
I'm not kidding.
it's amazing. Actually,
It's there.
yeah. I roll over and look at my Monster poster, you know, because my sponsors. And
Your blanket is you just look at the mirrors on the ceiling and it's just so you
it's
see
a
your
perfect
M.
Monster blanket. You know,
The monster blanket is actually reversed. The graphic is
Just
reversed so
like-
that when you look in the mirror, you see the real logo. That's how you roll. How is this Brave Review turning into a monster promotion? What the heck, man?
Okay, so here we go. We're back
been
to
bamboozled.
it. We're back to it. Yeah, we're back to it. Monster is awesome. No,
Wait, Brave is awesome. Wait.
So I drank it at probably around 9:15, 9:30. Okay, it was so different than Monster because, and again, I expected nothing. I didn't know, and I drink, like I said, two or three Monsters a day, depending on how tired I am.
Two, three, six.
This definitely, or 7, Michael. But this definitely would have been a 3 Monster night for me because I was dying, and so I drank the Brave at around 9:30, and it was like almost 3.5 hours later. I was like, man, I felt like I actually felt focused, like where a Monster will. Well, I don't know if it's because I'm so used to that kind of caffeine or the drink that you like have. I don't have a spike and then a drop in Monster anymore. It's just kind of whatever. But like you have like a zombie effect.
Yeah.
Where Brave didn't do that at all to me. It was so weird because like I felt like I was actually like I felt focused. Which is weird. Like I wasn't expecting anything. I expected I was going to just go.
Did you start
okay.
solving complex equations?
Yeah,
you're on scene of like some stabbing or something, and they're like, "What are you getting all the names?" And oh no, I've been working on this equation
This
for the last hour.
diagram.
I think I've almost got it.
And then like
Dave, pay attention.
there was a third shooter on the grassy knoll apparently.
I've got that figured out.
No, I go to an accident. All of a sudden, I've got like accident 9 like level. Like I'm like, well, geez, after the
I thought you said you were going 22 miles an hour. I think I was. According to my calculations, it was 24.
The guy's like, damn it, and he starts running
Yeah.
away like some
Takes off running. 2 miles an hour difference. I got pulled over twice in the same spot the last 2 days.
Well, that is typical of you.
Well,
You always
I don't
think
know.
you're better than
I don't-
anybody else.
We'll come back to it. The speed limit there is 45. I was going
85.
48.
Are you
Okay.
are you freaking serious?
I am.
I thought you
but
said it
here's-
was 35.
It is because there's construction barrels out.
Oh, wait a minute.
So I'm driving along kind
Is
of
it
like
posted?
I don't know. Now,
Yes.
going westbound on the same road, I did notice that a piece of wood had fallen over the 3, at the construction zone. So I would have a reason to question them going back. Although probably somewhere in the laws that I sign off on in fine print when I get my license at the SOS, they say
it says ignorance is no
you should
excuse.
always know in a construction zone the speed limit is lowered by 10.
Oh, yeah, well.
There's probably a law that says that, and I should know that.
Whatevs.
But I don't, because I don't care.
Yeah.
So I'm going, in my mind, I'm cruising along at a comfortable speed of 48 in a 45.
Yeah, you're not going crazy.
I'm technically spitting in the face of the law.
Yeah.
And then
Obviously.
boom, I get popped, and I'm like, oh, crud.
Oh, is that what you said? Crud?
Yes.
Oh, crud. Oh, jeepers.
Oh,
pollywogs.
criminy.
Holy smokes.
Holy bejeebers.
Jiminy crickets.
Don't
So-
have it, cow.
I'm freaking out over here, guys. So the cop that pulled me over, I was like, how fast was I going? He's like, that day was 49. I was actually really, really crazy that
Oh, you were
day.
smoking through, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, the construction zone or whatever, they have us over here in Fort. I'm like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Gives me a warning. Next day, he pulls out behind me, and I'm just like, same exact spot, different cop, pulls out, and I'm like, oh, he's not going to light me up. He's going to run my plate. I saw the guy's face as he was pulling the laser down.
Yeah.
I know him, right? So I'm like, surely he's going to run my plate. He's going to see my name and address and know, well, that's Mike.
Huh.
I'm not going to waste my
That's that
time.
Mike guy. I'm not going to even bother.
No, he did. And then he's like, oh, geez, come on. And I'm like, how fast was I going? He's like, 48. I'm like, what's the speed limit? It's like 35. I'm like, come on, guys.
I'm sorry. I just don't.
So here's the catcher. Is that even a thing? Is that a phrase? Here's the crazy thing.
Here's the catch.
Here's the funny thing. Yeah, whatever. So
Here's the catcher.
So
Here's the catcher. There's the pitcher.
Cop number 2 that pulled me over day number 2 in a row, same exact spot, is walking away from the car as the cop on the other side is driving this, pulling someone else over, and looks at me, and I'm like, I just make this like, and he looks back at me,
He's
just
like,
you
son of a
unbelievable. And I was like, oh, that's good, great timing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then today I went through there, I was going 34. I learned my lesson.
Yeah. You're like, and I got pulled over.
34.
Turns out the speed limit's 20.
They lowered it again. It's 20 now. Dang speed traps, highway pirates.
Well, I don't pull people over unless they're doing at least 15 over. That's just kind of my myth.
Yeah, I was like a 13 over kind of a guy.
Yeah.
I figured like
Really?
my reasoning was really weird. I was like, if Jesus has 12 disciples, I should just do 13 or more. Is that even logical?
No.
Nope,
No.
not at all.
Well, because
so before anybody,
if you think about it, he actually had
You
more
should
than
have just
12,
kept that
technically.
to yourself.
That is,
I was sitting there as a new cop, like, what's my guide gonna be? And I'm like, well, Jesus had 12, and that was okay. So 13 is where I cut the
Yeah,
cut
but
the line.
technically he had more than 12.
I don't even know what that means.
Technically. I mean, technically.
apostles.
I mean, technically. If we're down to technical.
And before
purely
somebody
technical.
starts,
Those are inner
rage,
thoughts that you should keep to yourself.
I'm an open book. Okay.
Close it.
None of us asked you to be an open book.
Before
don't open.
the rage comments of see cops you just don't ever put cops over and give them tickets. First of all, there are cops who give cops tickets. Okay, so
There
shut your mouth.
absolutely is.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, shut it.
And
Shut it.
Second, when I pull people over, I can promise you, it's higher than 9 out of 10 get a warning from me.
Not with me.
Dave, on the other hand, is like, press hard. 5 copies.
But it's a digital ticket. You already printed it out.
Why are you making me sign the digital e-ticket? Just press it. I want you to
Not that-
remember this
I
moment.
want it on my hand.
Press it through. Press hard.
Press it through.
So I don't know, man. Like, whatever. I give more warnings. I treat people like I want to be treated, and that's the way it is. And I got a warning, thank God. So
Yeah, that is good.
I don't need my insurance rates going up any worse than they are, thanks to my kids.
But now you have to start trolling. You got to troll that.
Oh.
as
yeah.
being the victim.
Oh yeah,
So.
I can't believe that. I was subjugated twice
Twice in the
Twice.
same area.
in the same area. They're targeting me.
Are we gonna?
I feel targeted.
Are we gonna do the weekend review?
Oh wait, we never finished the Brave thing.
I don't
wait,
really know
let me-
what's happening right
I
now.
know,
This
wait.
is sort of like an amalgamous blob of content.
37.
and I'm okay
37 minutes of nothing?
Well, we did that last time
That's
too.
a new record.
We did that last time. We went over
It's a
100,000
new record.
listens.
We're talking about nothing on the podcast.
my God.
It's 37 minutes
God, you're
That's
not bad.
really
Yeah,
good.
you did a damn
on
good job.
nothing.
Wow. Man,
Wow.
that was really good.
Better than my Irish
I
accent.
feel like you've been working on that. Yeah.
I'm actually
well,
really
there was a lot of
impressed
things
by that.
What
I'm
if-
really impressed
Well, we can have
by
Jerry
that.
Seinfeld as a guest if I'm that good.
Oh my gosh!
Just
how did
splice
we
him
not?
in.
We could be like,
How you doing, Dave?
no, we could
would
say
be great.
you could say Mike's out of the studio today. We're gonna Skype in Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my
and
God,
then
yes.
we just have you on the other end.
It's a lot like my show.
I know, and you're just
It's
going
literally
like
about nothing.
it's just how you've been doing it.
All we do is turn on the cameras.
Everything is like elevated, you know.
And we do what we do in real life. And people watch it.
That's actually really good.
It's not bad at all.
I'm kind of blown away by how good you are
I know.
at that.
Wait, stop.
The
Wait.
title of this episode is Guest
Jerry
Jerry Seinfeld.
No, that 110% no.
Jerry.
Why not?
You know how mad people would get.
Why? That's really good impression, right?
People would not be happy. It's like
I think Jerry would be okay with it.
wasn't it when
It
we
really is
uploaded
good.
part of the poop story?
That
And then
Oh my
everybody
God.
freaked
That was a
out.
debacle on YouTube.
Yeah, that was.
Caught us some hate.
Yeah, it cost us 50% hate mail on that one. Wait, I'm going to
that
finish
cut
this.
our revenue in half.
I'm going to finish
and
this
when you divide
monster.
zero by,
I'm going to finish this
half.
monster review if it kills me.
It is
I
not
mean,
good.
Brave review.
I'm gonna finish my Brave review.
So
I'm part owner in Brave, and this is
and
my
you-
company, and I'm literally impeding your ability to tell people about it.
no, and I'm trying to.
This is why
I'm
I can't
actually
succeed
trying
in
to
life.
say something
This is why
nice.
I can't succeed.
I'm gonna finish this. I liked it.
Monster.
It made me feel.
People are gonna
more
buy 9
focused.
monsters and 1 bottle of Brave. Is gonna
yeah.
anyway,
Yeah.
okay, Brave. You felt really focused.
I felt focused. I never felt like a zombie. I always felt like, again, I just always felt very leveled and focused. And that lasted for about 3.5 hours. And it should not have lasted that long. I have, because I do not sleep. And
Right.
so I need,
Did you drink water after you had it by chance? I'm just curious because one of the things it's supposed to do is open up the cells a little bit better for hydration.
I don't think so.
I just was curious if you
Can you
if had
hydrate
been-
with whiskey? Because that's what I was working, and I was trying these different whiskeys and that,
Yeah.
it was.
Right. All of a sudden, your limit is now 51 over. Like, oh, they haven't got there yet.
I can't even do it right anymore.
Literally have to be going like,
Pointed it in the air, pointed it at the airplanes going by.
guy passes you on the expressway at 118. Not quite to the
Yeah,
limit yet.
the
Never
greatest
gonna catch that guy.
the greatest poop story of all time. 618 likes, 171 dislikes.
that was
Ooh.
that was harsh.
That was
man.
controversial, man.
It
You
was
could tell
harsh.
people were
which is funny
unhappy.
because it was way more controversial somehow than actual controversial
Then actual
subjects that we've
they
had.
just got so mad
Dude.
Yeah.
that we didn't finish
It
the
is-
story.
a freaking $1. That's less than getting a coffee in the morning.
and you don't even have to feed sick children in Africa for that.
We
It's
should
$1
make
instead
we
of
should make a
$30.
podcast donation commercial like
We should and upload
with
it.
the Sarah McLaughlin song.
For a
Can you cue that up for a second?
For just $1 a month.
How would we look?
Yeah, we can. Let's see.
This is our
see how
appeal. This
people
is our
feel
appeal
about
to
this.
support us on Patreon now too. This is like one big commercial.
I don't
for
know
Off the Cuff podcast and our sponsors.
Is it the In the Arms of the Angel of an
Yeah,
Angel?
yeah. That's it. There, looks sad enough.
That's not even it.
Looks
is
sad.
it?
Yeah, it is. I think so. Maybe not.
Is it this part?
Looks sad like a dog.
Wait, is that good?
This is the song, I think.
I think so, yeah.
All right, we got to stop it before we get it sued.
Okay, so cute. Just again, one,
Which, if we did get sued, it'd be
nice slow.
like getting blood from a rock.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead. This is the Off the Cuff podcast.
For as little as $1 a month, you can refill the jars of whiskey made from copper pots.
I turned the fade up on this. So it's like you guys are just fading in and out super slow.
Dave's monster habit is no joke. He needs money to buy them.
This shit ain't funny.
All right. I gotta turn that off now.
Yeah, we're going to definitely get sued.
Good.
Yeah.
We'll see you in court, Sarah.
Sarah McLaughlin would actually make more money off of this podcast if that went onto YouTube than we do.
Oh God, yes. She absolutely would.
What's wrong with this
for
world?
her.
This world's upside down, Dave.
That video
I could have been somebody.
that's uploaded by somebody else of this Sarah McLaughlin song is. Try and guess how many views it has.
16.8 million.
Billion.
62 million.
Zillion. Dang it. I think I overshot that
Oh,
one.
you want to know
I do.
how many views do you think Gangnam Style has now?
Whoop. 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 Gangnam Style.
Because
I don't.
At
I
one
don't
point,
listen to that.
it was the first.
I don't. No, seriously, I have
really?
no idea what you're talking about.
You have no. You do have one idea. You don't know what Gangnam Style
I would
is?
play that, but that would get.
How many
us
years ago was that? 3,
instantly.
4 that it was big?
2012.
Is that
dude.
the Korean dude?
That long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's old.
I do.
It's
Yes,
old.
I know what you're talking about.
Try and guess how many views it has.
A zillion. How is he not seeing hearing my
it
number?
hit
385 million.
No, it was the first YouTube video to hit 1 billion.
Oh wow.
Are you freaking
I'm way off.
serious?
So
I was right.
So guess
What
how
did I
many?
win?
Guess how
A
many
Rolls
views
Royce?
it has now.
3.8 billion.
It's like 3.1, 3.4 billion somewhere.
Wow.
in there.
That's insane.
Now
dude.
guess how many views Despacito has by Justin Bieber.
Despacito.
I don't know that song.
Let's go eat the burrito. Hey, you do know that song. You keep lying. We danced together to that.
Oh, like I was
At that wedding.
Like I was listening to the music. All right. I was
Gosh, we
listening to
we
the
actually
beat of
went
your
to
heart.
dance class together to do our routine.
Or is that by Justin Bieber? Who's this by?
You mean the tango? Yeah. Well, I remember that, but I didn't
You
know.
can't
I
do
didn't
the
know.
tango to Despacito.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Much
know if
more
this is that
salsa.
song.
Oh yes, you can.
Much more
Is that the song?
cha-cha.
Cha-cha.
I'm Bruno. I give you a 6.
I always
You're
thought,
really good with your.
I'm on my impression game today.
yeah, that song Despacito. Guess how many views it has?
8.4 billion.
4.9 billion.
Oh.
Wow.
I had it backwards almost.
Yeah, you kind of did. That's what he
close.
meant to say then.
I'm pretty close.
That's what I meant to say.
Good job.
All right.
Are you going
So
to ask
were-
us more? Please don't.
No,
You were focused. You were focused on
I
Brave.
was focused. I liked it. Would I change what I'm doing if I actually had to concentrate for a specific amount of time? I absolutely would choose
Here's
a
the-
Brave over a Monster drink any day of the week.
I'm
I
torn, right?
I like Monster because of it lasts a while. I drink it. It's kind of that thing that gets me going because I can sit and by the time I'm done with that, I can start my day. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, there's like a little give and take with it, right? Because the thing with energy drinks like a Monster or something like that is you reap the benefits of it, whatever they are, and you get the enjoyment of what if you like the flavor and it lasts
and
a
I
while. You
love
can
the
sip
flavor,
on it,
yeah.
kind of like
Cold. It's
get you an experience beyond just a quick shot of it,
right.
But a quick shot is also like super convenient too. If you're on the go and you're busy, you're going to work out and you just want to,
Yeah.
take your shot of Brave
Yeah.
and do the activity. We're really going for sort of like that active lifestyle, pre-workout or you want a little pick me up, that kind of a thing.
And
we'll see. And we're thinking about like trying to come up with like a gel type that would open up in a packet and pour into any drink you want.
Which would be a great idea. And I was asking you before about this. So if I was to go, I need a little pick-me-up either before a workout or after a workout, you said that stuff goes right into your system like right away.
Yeah.
So it's not like I have to take and like wait 15 minutes or whatever. Like it starts going through
It
like
takes
right
pretty
away.
instant effect.
So that's pretty awesome. Okay, that's good to know. My
There we
friend.
go.
And I told you I have to try more though. I really do want to because I was not
There you go.
expecting it to do what it did. I was actually like, oh man, that's really good. I wanted to try it again to see like what was I in a different place? Was I what I mean? So I'm excited to actually give it another shot.
There you go.
Brave energy.
Ooh, man. Will you be our spokesmodel? Oh, it's still going.
I was actually on your camera when you did that, so
Yeah,
good
like
job.
that. Thanks. My 80s whip. So
I
don't need any energy. I'm already excited.
it is that's like spooky. Like that. It's that good.
Yeah, it is just a little weird. Just a little bit weird.
So okay. So what? Don't do that. Don't. Mike,
I switched
put it away
from your
Thank
camera.
You. Put it
I
away.
just started doing that.
Why?
Did you go to my tight T-shirt?
Toy like
Yeah.
a toy gun.
Yeah, you like that.
All right, so we got to get to the weekend review. We have listen.
Yes.
I was thinking earlier, what is success for us with this show? And I'm just more and more convinced, you know what? If people want to sit here and have a drink with us and laugh, we win. We all win.
I agree 100%.
And sometimes think a little bit.
Every once in a while.
Sometimes some thought-provoking subject matter.
Every once in a while.
I was because this is
the freaking week in review.
Stupid. My week.
Yes.
I have one highlight from my week in review.
I already like it.
You will like it. A policy at a police department was actually put in place this week.
Because of you?
Because of me?
Yes.
And it actually has my name, Mike the Cop, in the official policy.
Oh, wow.
Score.
Oh.
Prohibiting any officers from participating in any of my content.
Really?
With any semblance of anything from the department. That definitely has to be off duty, has to follow all of the other policies, can in no way be associated or knowledgeable in any way, shape, or form that is connected to that particular department.
Well, but you don't make a thing of that anyway, though.
I don't, but
they just wanted
I put a video out on YouTube about this, essentially ranting for a while about outdated and counterproductive policies and departments when it comes to social media. And I put that out after they made the policy, just because I know there's trolling my YouTube channel, and
really,
it's dedicated to them. So yeah, how terrible is it? And one of the videos that they got really mad about, and I'm not going to say the department name, and if they ever listen to the podcast or watch this clip on YouTube, well, then so be it. I don't care. I don't work for you, and I'm not intimidated by your pen-pushing ways. The video was taking the world's hottest chocolate challenge.
Yeah.
So the officers at the time had gotten permission to participate. They came right after work, and I had heard on the internet that beer was a good neutralizer instead of milk for like hot stuff, right?
Okay.
So I have a beer in front of me. We were live on Facebook, and we did it as a fundraiser for the Police Wives of America.
Right.
And the Police Wives of America were making a pendant for every fallen officer in 2017, the spouse, the significant other. And it was going to be like $8,000 to get it done. Well, between a Vegas Strip live stream that Officer Daniels and I did and this, we raised like almost all of it. And it wasn't for me. Right. It was for a good cause, right? Yeah. Live on Facebook, we recorded the YouTube video, and we put that up. And we even mentioned on the YouTube video, okay, they're not drinking the beer. It's and I wasn't like pounding beer. It was just literally one on the thing to deal with the hot chocolate.
To dilute some of the
does it work?
The pain.
And oh man, they lost their minds. Because God forbid you have cops at all in any way, shape, or form doing something that is positive for their community and shows a watching world that they're just normal freaking people.
Wow.
That are trying to do good things in a fun, lighthearted way, torturing your taste buds with hot stuff.
Right, which you guys have more balls than maybe I could. I just can't do it. I am so weak. I'm so weak. Well, and yeah,
but to
watching
have
that video is
to have
disturbing,
to have a policy named after you.
Yeah, you did well.
I am so stoked.
The only thing that could have been better was if a policy had come out in your new department that actually involved your name. That would be even better.
That would be even better.
But
and what's funny is I have heard both sides of the coins about my videos. I've heard from people who say, we watched your video in the academy. They played your videos and were like, these are like some positive influences in law enforcement today. They use it as like little bumpers, to get your mind off studying all that stuff. Like, oh, let's just, watch a couple funny videos and whatever. And they're like, yeah, that's awesome. Our academy instructors love what you do. And then I've talked to people the exact opposite. Like, yeah, they showed your video in our academy and they said, don't ever do any of this.
I guess I'm confused as to why. I mean, I'm glad that there's a topic of discussion for it, but I guess I'm confused as to why. Because you've always been very careful to protect the department that you work for.
I try. Yes.
You always have, and you've never been. I guess you've never presented yourself in a way that just I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean,
you've tried to have fun.
Our
and be,
podcast goes off, a little bit of the beaten path, but for the most part, our content even here is pretty family friendly.
Yeah. I guess I just don't get that. Well, my buddy John in Montana, they were watching it. Some of our stuff at Roll Call. I mean, like, just have some fun. And like you were saying, just have some fun with it, man. It's not.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not all that
Lighten
serious
up.
all the time.
It's just funny to me that like you trust us with literally life and death decisions.
Oh, we can't.
But you can't trust us to put a picture on the internet. Like, relax, people. Like, you've got this backwards. Another cool thing, I was doing my Google Hangout with Patreon supporters, and
I love Google Hangouts.
Yeah,
That's how I game.
I
game remotely.
Discord.
Like
we got to talk about gaming, by the way.
Which gaming? Because I only do D&D.
We've been going for 53 minutes.
That's okay.
Just letting you know.
We'll
Just letting you know that.
I'll go with your face. Yes.
Put your face on for 53 minutes.
Don't do that.
Like Silence of the Lambs.
Rubs the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again. In the office, when Dwight cuts the mask off the dummy
right,
face off it, and he goes, I didn't think it was very realistic in the movie. He goes, turns out it's very realistic. Some of the best scenes, he just turns around and goes,
yes,
he goes,
That's so good.
oh my god,
I love it. Anyway, this guy is in the hiring process and did his polygraph for states that are dumb enough to want to employ those. And he said that one of the questions they asked him was, so, do you have online presence? Yeah, I'm social media. Well, what kind of stuff do you watch? He's like, I don't know, like mostly cop related stuff. And the polygraph examiner was like, oh, so like Mike the Cop stuff?
Oh,
like that's in the polygraph exam. I was like, score! Yes!
That's
Perfect.
awesome.
And that, I don't know, those are the highlights of my week. I had some whiskey and did some jujitsu and made a policy.
Man.
Yeah.
Actually, you had a way better week
I was
than
balling.
Me. Man.
And I don't mean crying. I mean balling.
Well, I was literally bawling crying because my week wasn't as good as yours. I'm a little disappointed.
no,
man.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I worked again. I worked a lot of overtime. Fine. Yeah. Okay. I do have a story, and
Yes,
I
do.
did put this out on Snapchat the other day because it was fresh, if you will. It was fresh. It was funky fresh. And so I was transporting a prisoner to the jail, and I was with
To the county?
To the county,
Yeah.
and I was with my work wife, and him and I were just minding our own biz. We get out, put the guy through the metal detector, and it's a little guy, and a couple of the other prisoners went in and they shut the door, and I was like, oh, that's weird. Like, why didn't they wait for this guy, And one of the Debs is like, hey, he's like, he's motioning for me to go. I'm like, okay.
It's like
I didn't even know
from Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. So I didn't know he was like talking. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what? Because this is unusual. So I'm like, okay. Well, I kind of walked over there like, what? Me? And he's like, yeah. That guy over there? Yeah. Pretty sure he's got no penis. And I go, wait.
The clown has no penis.
Yeah. I was like, wait, wait, what? He goes, yeah, pretty sure that guy over there doesn't have a penis. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, that guy's got no penis. And I go, really? He goes, yeah.
I don't have a penis.
So he goes, so the Debs goes, yeah, ask him if he's got a penis. And I was like, okay, hey, you got a penis? Which is a weird question to have to ask somebody. And the guy's like,
I can honestly say I've never asked another human being that.
Yeah, and I don't know what
It's 2018 now.
I don't know why I was so
Anything's
willing
possible.
to ask it. Like he's like, yeah, no, ask him if he's got a penis. And I was like, okay, like why didn't I did I not check myself? Nothing. No, I was like, hey, you got a penis? And he starts talking, but he's mumbling, and I can't hear him. And I'm not trying to embarrass him. I just seriously can't. I think maybe he was kind of embarrassed, so he started mumbling. I couldn't hear what he was saying, but it wasn't anybody there to hear besides the deputies that apparently already knew this guy didn't have a penis. And I go, dude, I can't hear you. Do you have a penis? He's like, I had a surgical procedure. I was like, oh God. I was like,
Get back in the
to
car.
the female side.
Gotta go to the female
Yeah, he had to
jail.
go to the female. No, he had to go to the female side. There's like two sides.
Right.
I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Seriously, you couldn't have told us like
At my first apartment.
I didn't call out the miles. I don't know what to do now. I don't even know.
I've made so many mistakes.
I don't know.
Mistakes were made.
There's gonna be a policy named after me, Dave the idiot.
From now on, you will check your prisoners for penises.
No, I was like, and like then it was kind of like a thing. They're like, yeah, see,
Can we title the episode this? Check your prisoners for penises?
check your penis.
On SoundCloud. We
Do what
can.
we want
Yeah.
on
So he's
SoundCloud.
like, they're like, yep, he's been here before. We know he's got no penis. I was like, oh man,
No penis.
yeah. So
Check again. Yep. Still not there.
okay, I'll ask again. God, that was
We
it was
had a-
very bizarre.
We had a chick cop at my first apartment, and she
They
was
prefer the term skirt.
so broads. I'm sorry.
dames.
That dame she was something else.
Like we're Frank Sinatra in the 50s. That
Dame was one hell of a cat.
That dame.
So if you ticked her off, I mean, we worked along 8 Mile, and it was not hard to find transvestites of the night.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
And
I can't tell you how many times I've been hemmed up in that.
so on and off duty. Oh boy. That was talk about Thailand.
Talk about a moneymaker, huh?
Oh boy. Yeah, I had to close that business down. We should talk
Well, you
about
didn't have to. But the heat was going.
But there was a lot of heat. A lot of heat.
It was getting awful hot in the kitchen. So
So yeah, if you would tick her off, she would be quick to make a little jaunt down to 8 Mile and bring you back a treat to book in. And we did obviously both male and female, right? We had a female cell and the male cell housed in the jail right until the county came and got them, after their arraignment.
Yeah.
And might want to book this one. Double check the gender.
you sons of
You know.
guns.
Well, now we obviously know in 2018 gender has nothing to do with genitalia,
No, not
but,
at all. Obviously.
obviously.
Duh.
But
Duh.
look at me, for example. I'm on family medical leave for pregnancy, and I'm not pregnant or
And you're
a
not
chick.
even showing much.
much. Well, my milk's coming in.
Duh.
All right, that's the week in review. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And now we got to get to the actual topic. We should have some type of intro for when we actually get to the topic.
I told you we should have one, but we don't.
Well, we would, but
Who makes
from
those?
now on, all we have to do.
I have to have you guys talk. I'd have
Yeah,
to record it with
you
you
guys. Actually have to do a topic every once in a while for us to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't put us in a box. How about that for the topic? The meat. Speaking of
Now it's
genitalia,
awkward. Yeah.
Don't
Into
make-
the meat of the topic.
don't make this awkward, Mike. It's too late. Ooh.
Oh man, somebody wants a piece of that.
Yeah, don't put me about. I was thinking this week about how everybody in what really made it like, yeah, let's talk about this was, you guys remember Mike, the school teacher, currently the librarian, been in teaching for, what did he say, 22,
Been in the biz.
22
Yeah,
years
about
now,
20
or
some
whatever.
years.
And we talked about arming all the teachers, or what is sort of like the preventative measures and the processes and things that we could put in place to mitigate circumstances, like school shootings and things like that. We had this conversation, and he's blatantly he even said it. I'm a Democrat, right?
Yeah.
Like, we've talked about we danced on the politic topic before. We're kind of like, I'm not a registered Republican or anything like that. All that stuff, like, but people want to put you in boxes, and people were really giving him a hard time, like literally calling him names, right? Like, for saying, I don't know that I would be able to handle, right, being the gun guy kind of a thing. Like,
Yeah.
it's not my, whatever. And they're calling him names because he's just being honest.
Because he's actually being honest
about saying, like, hey,
which is more than we can say for a lot of people that with the complete opposite. That, like, oh, I would have just rushed in there. I'm taking care of business.
Super fat fingers from typing
yeah.
so hard on the
Oh
keyboard.
yeah, they're all muscular fingers.
Yes,
That's the only thing on
their
muscle
fingers,
on their body.
like, literally could be models for
Yeah.
bodybuilding fingers.
Every time they type, it sounds like this.
Yes. And I mean, like Mavis Beacon, they beat that bitch to death. Somebody is. There's going to be a lot of people that are like, "What? What is he talking about?"
It's not even real.
I went to school in the '90s. Okay, I
Yeah.
did Mavis Beacon learns typing or whatever it is. Like, okay, it's a bad reference. Whatever. Either way, they're tough talk on the internet as if like you can't have a dialogue with somebody that might think differently than you for any number of reasons, or have a different perspective, or whatever else. Like, listen, we have our opinions, and I don't think Dave or I are ever shy about what we think or have an opinion, but it was just cracking me up. Like, people want to put us in boxes, right? Like, oh, like, I listen to you guys. The only reason I listen to you guys is because you're usually you're conservative. Like, I don't know. Like,
I don't even know what that means, really.
I guess maybe,
and yet our actual aim is just to enjoy the show and
let's have a good
laugh and
if we're going to talk about a serious topic, why can't we just
let's
be
hear the sides of it?
Why can't we be in pursuit of, I don't know, this little thing called like truth, fact,
critical thinking,
maybe think for ourselves, and there are people
explore other
in every single area of my life. There are people that disagree with me that are my friends.
Yes.
That goes for religion. That goes for
Politics.
politics, fitness. You name the topic, I can have people
Horse
in my
care.
life. All the equestrian stuff that I do, my fake horse riding competitions,
Right.
my hobby horse riding. A lot of people judge me for it, but a lot of people are friends.
There's some supporters, which is good because
Exactly.
it's an awkward sport.
It's an awkward sport. It's an underrated sport.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what? They got rid of 4 sports at Eastern Michigan.
I saw that.
Which I thought was
wrestling,
funny.
swimming. What were the other ones?
Tennis. I think women's tennis, men's swimming, wrestling, and then bocce ball. No, no, I forgot what the other one is. I think it was a women's sport.
How would you feel if you had moved across the country on a scholarship to play for them, and then like, oh, sorry, we're done. They're going to honor them if you want to stay at the school,
did
but if
say
you're
that
there
they
to
will
play
honor-
the sport,
yeah.
then why are you still at the school? I don't know.
It's and again, the season had just ended, so they, but there was somebody on social media that was really upset with that, and basically kind of said like, oh well, I guess if it was a college with money, or like with like people have like can afford, like, hockey is an expensive sport for parents and that kind of stuff.
Right.
Like, I guess you just get when you get born on when you're born on the wrong side of the tracks. I'm thinking, wait, they literally just said that they actually like dissed off women's tennis. Like, that's not like kids, suburban kids, urban kids can't wait to get out there and play freaking tennis, right? But I just thought that was interesting. I'm like, that's just a weird thing. They actually, technically, they had 21 sports, and they had to drop it down to 17, which is the national average anyway.
Right.
So they actually had far more technically than any other.
It was just their softball.
Oh,
program
softball.
that they're
Okay.
dropping.
Was it women's softball then?
It just says
I mean, I don't know if men's have a softball, I don't
softball
I have no
program.
idea.
Okay. So
I wouldn't guess the men's softball
I would
in college
just-
isn't a thing.
I would just say
Probably
it's
not.
women's softball.
So yeah, I don't know because I'm not familiar with the sport. But again, so it's like, okay, I get it. That's whatever.
But I've been that. I've been that person that like values being right over actually just pursuing being right. If that makes sense. Like,
I think we all have, right?
yeah, I mean, like
I'm right now.
at this. I'm right now.
See?
Don't you
Man.
put me in a box.
Don't you do it. Don't you put that evil on
What's
me.
in the box? What's in the box? You don't even know that reference, do you?
No.
You need to watch that movie. Seven.
What's the movie?
Seven. With Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to watch it.
Morgan Freeman.
Got to watch it. Speaking of cop movies, a few episodes ago.
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah, way back.
Yeah, we've done 2 episodes on that. So I guess the point, like, I've learned, I've really been challenged even lately as it relates particularly to religion. I've had some challenging things in my life over the last few weeks that have really challenged me to show me, like, it's so much more important to just be.
We should have a timer for like a ticker. How many times you say challenge? Because I think you just said it like 5 times.
Never
in the same
enough.
sentence.
You can add it into the editing. Go ahead.
Never enough, Mike.
Sorry.
Nah, that's a waste
Sorry,
of my
I'm
time.
sorry. I like a good challenge. sorry, I'm better than you.
It's weird that he feels challenged.
Yeah. Ding, 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 ding.
Like Hector all of a sudden. Ding, 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 ding.
Hector Salamanca. Ringing the bell.
So anyway, sorry.
Anyway, that being faithful is a lot more important than being right. And I know a lot of people will freaking hate that sentence in and of itself. Like, you can be right about a lot of stuff and still be a butthole.
Absolutely.
About it, you know.
Yeah.
It's important to be in pursuit of objective. Ben Shapiro says it great. Like, faith doesn't care, or facts don't care about your feelings.
Right.
You know, they're objective things. If everybody is like trying to climb the same mountain, you know, at least we have that.
Yeah.
Right. It's the people that are standing on the outside saying our side's better than your side simply because we're over here. I try to judge everything by how accurate is this to, you know, truth.
Yeah.
And if sometimes speaking the truth makes me look bad because I've messed up.
Yeah.
I was wrong about something. So the truth means I have to say, oh, I was wrong. I got my facts mixed up. I said the wrong thing. I did the wrong thing. I'm wrong.
And someday that'll actually happen.
And someday, I've never had that happen yet.
No, but you're willing to address it when it does.
Up to this point,
Right.
I feel like I've attained perfection or maintained it. I feel like I was.
No, you've kind of surpassed it.
I feel like
in my
essentially
eyes.
I was born into perfection, and I've just maintained it. So at some point, I'm open to being wrong.
At some point.
But everybody kind of digs in and just like automatically just defaults to their team, their box, their group, their thoughts, and it is very unwilling in today's culture to like, wait a second, maybe I should think this through.
I also and I think we all have a tendency to, as somebody else is explaining their side or whatever you want to call it, you know, their view, their vision, their view, whatever. A lot of times we are more apt to, and I do this myself, more apt to think about my response and not actually be listening to what the person is saying.
Right.
So I've already decided that I'm going to respond a certain way. I'm just kind of waiting for them to finish what they're saying, and I find myself doing that also. So I have to kind of bring that back for me. You know, that's my only fault.
Yeah.
Literally my only fault.
That's it. I mean, I didn't even notice that one.
Besides that, I love too much.
Those are the interview questions. They always ask, like, what do you feel like your greatest weakness is? You got to turn your greatest weakness into your greatest strength.
Yeah.
I tend to care way too much about the employers that I have. I try to, I go too far. I work too much. I put too much effort into my job.
Isn't that
when I get critiqued, it's,
I don't
hey,
know.
Mike.
I sing in the shower. Sometimes I spend too much time volunteering. Occasionally I'll hit somebody with my car. They sue me. No, don't sue me. That's the...
No, don't sue me.
Oh my God.
So sue me. I mean, no, don't sue me.
Don't sue
but
me.
It always cracks me up. Like I care too much.
Yeah.
I'm too committed. People in my life tell me like I need a break. From
My
work.
thing was always, I procrastinate too much, but it really drives me to be, a better person, work harder, to really plan more, take notes more. And it just, it's like, okay, okay, never gonna put it into work.
Yeah,
I'm worse now than I ever was. And I still made a police officer job. I did it.
What's your greatest weakness? Well, I hate that question. I mean, honesty. Honesty. Is,
what if you're like, I wear my heart on my sleeve during an interview?
Start crying.
I just wear my heart on my sleeve.
I get touched with the littlest things all the time.
I've been told I love too much.
I just care too much about everybody. I didn't even kill the spider in my shower this morning.
Dude, I did that in jiu-jitsu. I was talking to Harvey, and I don't know how it ended up. I know I was totally doing this, but every time I was like, you know what? Dude, I love that guy, man. That guy is awesome. And after a while, Harvey goes, dude, you love any women? And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I love all these guys. And I go, yeah, I love you too, man. So every time it was like a big joke, I'm like, I love that guy over there too, man. He's like,
see that guy?
Come on, Dave.
See that guy over there? I love him.
That's exactly how it was going down too. He's like, "Come on."
How about at the end of a police oral
It
board?
was
They'd be like,
hilarious.
you have
He was
anything
having
else,
fun
before we wrap this up? You know what, guys? I do. I know this might seem awkward. I'm putting it out there. I love you, man. I love you, and I love you.
The guy's like, "Get the hell out." Okay. Well,
And I'm going to work here.
still love you guys.
I'm going to work here, and I'm going to love every single one of you for the rest of my career. Good day.
Yeah, you just get up and walk out. Good day.
You go out there, woo! Push the door open. Love!
Yep. Maybe we actually
That commander turns around and is like, that guy's got some chutzpah.
you hire that freaking guy. Hey, you know what?
Wait, is chutzpah the right word?
I don't even know what word it is,
I think it's Yiddish.
but it sounds.
Let's close this out with an official
the
word
common,
on Yiddish.
Common spelling.
Chutzpah? Is that a Yiddish word?
Chutzpah.
He's got some chutzpah.
But either way, maybe we do need a little bit more of that, Mike. Huh?
Oh, that reminds me of the American Idol
think
thing.
it's okay
Are
to
you
tell
looking the
people that
American
you
Idol
love
clip
them.
up? The chutzpah. I have
Chutzpah.
the chutzpah.
Where is it from?
I think it's
Yiddish.
You,
Do I know my Yiddish or what?
you always
I'm all
have.
verklempt.
You always have. The Yiddish.
Love it when you break out the Yiddish on the police calls. Huh?
Yiddish.
Let's close it out with that song. Can we even play that part? Or are we going to get
I
sued?
can't.
This is the episode where we get sued by 3
I
people
can't.
for copyright violations.
That's the 6 most common words he ever says. I can't.
This is. I mean, there's this thing from Rhett and Link forever
right.
ago.
Yeah. That's what turned me on to Rhett and Link. And I mean it
For a
literally
generation.
turned me on.
I'll make it one day.
I've never heard
One day somehow. It's some
They're
way.
quoting an American Idol
And I
lady that
hope
freaked out when
that
she didn't get
someone
picked.
sees
She goes, and I have the
that
chutzpah.
I have some talent somewhere. Whether it be in acting or singing.
The dumb thing is, I could seriously get into the stupid song. Be like,
There it is.
To be able to get up and talk. To be able to say what I'm thinking.
oh my gosh, this is great.
To be able to say what I mean.
All right,
That's
so
great.
there you go.
We're going to get in trouble for that one.
No, we
Good.
might not because we are in league with them.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, but that's I think that falls into fair use because we're commenting on it. We're not
Yeah.
like just playing it to use it for
That is
ourselves.
true. That is true.
I'll be honest, I was in my head just using it for myself.
Before you leave, let's watch it again on the.
Okay.
You can watch
Yeah,
it.
that
It's
sounds
funny.
good.
It's hilarious.
All right.
All right, guys. Well, we talked
Wow.
for a real topic about 10 minutes or so, and the rest is just pure extra magic and ecstasy.
Not the drug.
Not the we don't condone drug use,
Just real.
but if you're gonna use,
If you're going to use ecstasy.
but not really. But if you are, use ecstasy. But don't do it.
Don't do it.
But if you're gonna do it, all right.